Welcome to this video on managing email services with Exchange Server. In this video, we will be discussing the basics of Exchange Server and how it can help you manage your email services more efficiently. Exchange Server is a messaging and collaboration platform developed by Microsoft. It is designed to help businesses manage their email, calendar, contacts, and tasks all in one place. Exchange Server is widely used by businesses of all sizes and is known for its reliability, security, and scalability. One of the key benefits of Exchange Server is its ability to provide a centralized email system. This means that all email messages are stored on a central server, rather than on individual computers. This makes it easier to manage email accounts, set up email policies, and enforce security measures. Exchange Server also provides a range of features to help users manage their email more efficiently. These include email filtering and sorting. Exchange Server allows users to set up rules to automatically filter and sort incoming email messages. This can help users prioritize their email and reduce the amount of time spent managing their inbox. Shared calendars and contacts. Exchange Server allows users to share their calendars and contacts with other users in their organization. This can help improve collaboration and streamline communication. Mobile device support. Exchange Server supports a range of mobile devices, including smartphones and tablets. This allows users to access their email, calendar, and contacts on the go. In the next segment, we will discuss how to set up Exchange Server and configure email accounts. Now that we have discussed the basics of Exchange Server, let's move on to setting it up and configuring email accounts. The first step in setting up Exchange Server is to install the software on a server. This can be done either on-premises or in the cloud, depending on your organization's needs. Once the software is installed, you will need to configure the server settings, such as the domain name and IP address. Next, you will need to create email accounts for your users. This can be done using the Exchange Management Console or the Exchange Admin Center. When creating email accounts, you will need to specify the user's name, email address, and password. Once email accounts have been created, you can configure email policies to enforce security measures and manage email usage. For example, you can set up policies to block certain types of email attachments or to limit the size of email messages. Exchange Server also provides a range of tools to help you manage email accounts more efficiently. These include Exchange Management Shell. This is a command line interface that allows you to manage Exchange Server using PowerShell commands. This can be useful for automating tasks and managing large numbers of email accounts. Exchange ActiveSync. This is a protocol that allows mobile devices to synchronize with Exchange Server. This can be useful for users who need to access their email, calendar, and contacts on the go. In the next segment, we will discuss how to manage email using Exchange Server. Now that we have set up Exchange Server and configured email accounts, let's move on to managing email using Exchange Server. Exchange Server provides a range of tools to help you manage email more efficiently. These include email filtering and sorting. Exchange Server allows you to set up rules to automatically filter and sort incoming email messages. This can help you prioritize your email and reduce the amount of time spent managing your inbox. Shared calendars and contacts. Exchange Server allows you to share your calendars and contacts with other users in your organization. This can help improve collaboration and streamline communication. Email archiving. Exchange Server allows you to archive email messages for long-term storage. This can be useful for compliance purposes or for keeping a record of important email communications. Email tracking. Exchange Server allows you to track email messages to see when they were sent, received, and read. This can be useful for monitoring email usage and ensuring that important messages are being read. Exchange Server also provides a range of security features to help protect your email system. These include anti-spam and anti-malware protection. Exchange Server includes built-in protection against spam and malware. This can help prevent malicious email messages from reaching your inbox. Transport rules. Exchange Server allows you to set up transport rules to control the flow of email messages. This can be useful for enforcing security policies, such as blocking certain types of email attachments. Data loss prevention. Exchange Server includes data loss prevention DLP features to help prevent sensitive information from being sent via email. This can be useful for complying with data protection regulations. In the next segment, we will discuss how to troubleshoot common issues with Exchange Server. Despite its reliability, Exchange Server can sometimes experience issues that need to be resolved. In this segment, we will discuss some common issues with Exchange Server and how to troubleshoot them. 1. Email delivery issues. If email messages are not being delivered, the first step is to check the Exchange Server logs for any error messages. You should also check the email queue to see if messages are stuck there. If the issue persists, you may need to check your network settings or contact your email provider for assistance. 2. Performance issues. If Exchange Server is running slowly, you may need to optimize its performance. This can be done by monitoring system resources, such as CPU and memory usage, and making adjustments as needed. You may also need to configure Exchange Server to use caching or adjust the size of its databases. 3. Authentication issues. If users are having trouble logging into Exchange Server, you should check their account settings and ensure that they have the correct permissions. You may also need to check your network settings or contact your email provider for assistance. 4. Email filtering issues. If email messages are being filtered incorrectly, you should check your email policies and ensure that they are configured correctly. You may also need to adjust your spam and malware filters or contact your email provider for assistance. 5. Database corruption issues. If Exchange Server databases become corrupted, you may need to restore them from a backup or repair them using the Exchange Server tools. You should also monitor your databases regularly to ensure that they are not becoming too large or experiencing other issues. In a final segment, we will discuss some best practices for managing email services with Exchange Server. In this final segment, we will discuss some best practices for managing email services with Exchange Server. 1. Regularly monitor your email system. It is important to regularly monitor your Exchange Server to ensure that it is running smoothly and to detect any issues early on. This can be done using the Exchange Server tools or third-party monitoring software. 2. Implement security measures. Exchange Server provides a range of security features to help protect your email system. It is important to implement these features, such as anti-spam and anti-malware protection, to ensure that your email system is secure. 3. Backup your data. It is important to regularly backup your Exchange Server data to ensure that you can recover it in the event of a disaster. You should also test your backups regularly to ensure that they are working correctly. 4. Train your users. It is important to train your users on how to use Exchange Server effectively and to follow best practices for email usage. This can help reduce the risk of security breaches and improve overall productivity. 5. Stay up to date. It is important to stay up to date with the latest Exchange Server updates and patches to ensure that your email system is secure and running smoothly. By following these best practices, you can ensure that your email services are managed effectively and efficiently using Exchange Server.